Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. Today we're going to be doing another full flight in the A320neo, which is hopefully going to go well again. So yeah, hopefully we can get some more people in here before we start. But once again we're back in the A320neo here at Alicante, where we left off yesterday. And yeah, today we're going to be doing a flight from here at Alicante over to Faro in South Portugal, which should be quite a nice flight, nice and easy, not too bad, clear weather. As you can see, the plane is in cold and dark, or whatever you call it. So hopefully that's going to go well, and we're going to try and start it up from cold and dark. What components do I have in my PC, Tim Bubble? I think if you do ! specs, it should work. If Nightbot's working. Let me just check. Is it here or is it not here yet? If not, I'll just tell you it says 2070 Super, i7 10700K. So yeah, pretty high end specs and stuff. But yeah, that's what I've got. So we're just gonna try and figure out how to start this from cold and dark. I have done a quick test, so I know the basics. I know first thing we got to do is turn on the batteries and then turn on external power. No, they're the first things we got to do. And we then go ahead and turn off all the fuel pumps up here. Turn on all the fuel pumps even. Gonna go, so we've turned on external power, the batteries, fuel pumps, and we're just gonna put on our nav lights and strobe lights. The flight plan should already be loaded in because we have done a... Yeah, we've already got the flight plan loaded in there, guys. So, we're all good there. As you can see, if I... What was it again? Control 5? If I go here, we're going to 38,000 feet today. Gonna go ahead and put the flight directors on. Let me just quickly check back in here. There we go, guys, we've got the commands there. But what we are just quickly going to do, I'm just going to take this Nightbot thing out quick, because we don't have a lot of people in today, so we're just going to leave that out. So, but there is quite a lot of people streaming today. We got Captain Canada, Flight Deck to Sim, and someone else streaming at the minute, so I'm not entirely sure how many people we'll get. Oh, tin bubble season. Yeah, that's not too good. I mean, it could be good enough for low settings, but I'm not sure what it's like for running the high end things. Right, so obviously I didn't get to show you the FMC stuff because it's already all put in. We're just going to 38,000 feet. We're also going to go ahead and seatbelt signs are already on. Saying this plane isn't very realistic, like we literally just have to press a few buttons and we're already set up. So yeah, we shouldn't take too long. Now we're going to go ahead and fire up the APU, and we should hopefully hear this boot up outside. Boeing 21159, hello, welcome, thanks for coming back again, really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So there we got the APU firing up there. So that's all good. What else have we got to do? Now the APU's fired up, we'll just give it a bit of time to warm up. We're just going to turn off external power because we don't need it. Alright, we can turn on the beacon light because we're pretty much ready for push and start here. As I say, there's not a lot of buttons to click. We're pretty much ready, like, really quickly. This plane isn't modelled too well. Well, I mean, the modelling of it's good, but I mean, the systems aren't the best. Right, we're going to go ahead and press Shift P to get pushback, guys. Shift P. And there we go, the push cart comes over. Now what else we got to do? We're just going to quickly turn on the engine starters to engine start mode, so we get this display come up here. And if we were connected to a jetway, you'd want to disconnect it at this point, but we're not connected. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and release the parking brake because he's connected, and we're going to go ahead and start up engine number 1. I think we did that right, didn't we? Why isn't that starting? We missed something. Fairly certain everything here is ready. Let me just quickly try to figure this out. I literally did this earlier with no problems, guys, so let's check. I did put it over to ignition engine start. We might not have. I think it's because I changed fuel before we. I think it's because I changed fuel after we loaded in, guys. So sorry about that. Might just have to quickly change that. Let's just quickly restart here. No, what it is I think I accidentally changed the fuel weight after we started up. P3D version 5 is expensive than FSX. I'm using now 5G and I'll be up to it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Boeing 21159. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just gonna have one more go at this. Not entirely sure why that didn't work that time. I think it should have. I'm just going to leave the fuel as it is. Back to 38,000 feet. Let's get lights on. Let's get master APU on. Ah, no, I know what it is, guys. We missed out the APU bleed. That's what it was. Just listen to this fire up again. Right, so we fired up that. I think I know why it didn't work that time, guys. Sorry about that. Right, guys, for any of you ones that are just joining, here's the flight plan. We're going to 38,000 feet. We're in Alicante and we're going to be going over to Faro. Let me just quickly get up the map for you guys. We're going quite a nice easy departure all the way down here, across the bottom of Spain, and then over to the very bottom of Portugal into Faro. But we just had a bit of a problem there, but now I know what it is. We want to turn this on. Now we just got to wait for that to fire up. Right, and now I know why it's working. Now it's fired up, we can turn off this. Right, Eurowings, would you mind... no, Eurowings, I changed it. I changed the stream about an hour ago to this time. So if you haven't seen it, then I'm sorry for that, but I mean, I did change it, so... And plus I can't always keep to the same time. Stuff happens and I have to change. Like, wait, what did I just do? No. I have no idea what just happened there, guys. I have no idea what's going on here. I just clicked flaps and for some reason the whole thing just took off. I mean, the engines are working, so I don't know what happened there. They're just gonna take it. But yeah, I think it's because I put flaps down, it automatically worked. That's annoying. I won't upgrade it to my decent GPU. I won't be buying add-ons. I'm still going to straighten my teeth. I'm a full-time employee. I have contradict. Oh, okay, Boeing. No worries. I'm pretty sure I did Eurowings, if I'm right. Right, let's go Shift P to get the push back over again, guys. Engines are now fired up. We did it a bit early, but that's because I accidentally put flaps up. Right, wing lights. Everything else is looking good. Right, we can release the parking brake. Arm the spoilers. Speed brake set. Right, and we're out of here. Yeah, I didn't ping Philip, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't always keep to the same time. Like, if I get the opportunity to start earlier, then I will, because then we can maybe do some GA flying afterwards. Philip, I just took out all the mods because we didn't really need them. So Philip, I took out the mods because I don't think we really need them at this point. Anything I see, I'll delete. But also because I'm trying to get Nightbot in, and I don't want all the ranks messing stuff up. So, gonna go about here. So I don't want the ranks messing stuff up. Once I've got Nightbot in here and it's all set up, then we will definitely put everything back to how it was. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as no mods. You aren't the only person. Nearly everyone's not mods. Well, everyone's not mods. So yeah, that's the reason. Right, we're going to go ahead and release the parking brake. We're going to go ahead and taxi out here. Back at Alicante again, guys, where we left off yesterday. Any of you guys just joining, make sure to write in chat anything you guys want to ask or something. I will just quickly add on a bit of music. So I found a... okay. Sorry, that was a bit loud. I will change that if it's a bit loud, guys. Let me know if the volumes are too loud, guys. Just let me know in chat. I'm pretty sure most of the volumes are the same. I don't think I changed anything. Okay, Philip, yes, I understand. Okay, Philip, thanks for that. Do any of you guys remember this song from one of my what's it called? One of my flight montage vids. Hopefully you do. I can definitely remember using it. Lag spike there, guys. Boeing, have you watched Sully? Yes, I have watched most of it. I think I might have missed a little bit. Just changing my volume here, guys, sorry. There you go. Oh, I used it in the maybe I did. But this is just another playlist that I found with some new stuff. But we should get some nice views today, guys. For any of you that didn't see the map, we're going pretty much along the bottom of Spain, so we're going to go out of Alicante, down towards Almeria and that area, turn, go across, and then head across sort of Granada and all that area around bottom of Spain. We're then going to cross over into Portugal, and we're literally going to the very tip, like literally, you can't really get any much further. Literally right there, but there's some nice water reflections there and some beaches that we'll get to see, so hopefully that'll be good. And we're flying the Iberia livery today. Taxi out onto the runway here, guys. Does this have chrono? Right, okay, it's inoperable. Right, so we have chrono, but it doesn't work, guys, so unfortunately we're just going to be able to Aviation Box, welcome, thanks for coming over, really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate you coming over. If you didn't know, we're flying from Alicante to Portugal. So they're both right next to each other, but you know, should be a fun flight. Pull up. Appreciate you coming over though. Right, we just taken off. We're going to take this, pretty much going out in a straight line, to be honest. And we're already over speed because this plane climbs like a little rocket, so we're going to go back. Do a bit of hand flying here, guys. Yeah, we got 2 dislikes. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, guys. We got 2 dislikes to 12 likes already, so it's not too bad. Right, we're gonna put on autopilot, and hopefully we'll be on our way. The dislikes are because of you. Okay. I had to get him here because of. Nah, I don't think so. Eurowings. It's because we started early, so hopefully more people will start joining as we proceed with the flight. But I will get mods back, guys, but I just don't really see why we need them, to be honest. But yeah, guys, just gonna head on out of Alicante. Let's go outside and have a quick look. Yeah, there's the airport there, guys. We landed on that runway yesterday. Lovely views of Spain. I don't need you Eurowings, I think I'm pretty good. I think we can deal without it, to be honest. But did you guys know that you know, Iberia is a Spanish airline? I'm fairly certain it's the second biggest. I'm fairly certain it's the second biggest airline in Spain. Okay, I'm just going to turn it down because for me this music sounds really loud. Most of these songs don't have lyrics in, to be honest, guys. Flying over, where are we flying over now? I would imagine we are, well, we're obviously heading inland. Got a bit of a quarry down there. But flight time today, guys, is about 40 minutes. So nothing too long, not like what we did yesterday. But what we will do is, if this flight is a bit short, then we will go and do some GA flying, which will hopefully make up for that. So that's what we'll do if we get there ahead of schedule. But once again, as I say, we're flying the A320neo again. But what we might do is head over to the 747 at some point. Kind of want to go flying in that. Timmy, thanks for coming over, I appreciate it. Alright, fine. Guys, right, fine. 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 There you go. Right, there you go, guys. You're back. There you go. But yes, Timmy, as I've been saying, we are currently going over to Portugal. So I'll leave the map open so you guys can have a look. That's pretty much our route. We're currently just departed, so we got to go all the way over bottom of Spain. Just go through flight level 230. But apparently there's supposed to be like 70 liveries now for the Airbus guys. So if you haven't been over to the msfs store yet, add-on store, then I think there's a load more liveries that you can get now. So I definitely recommend going over there if you haven't already. I haven't had a chance to update, but I definitely will at some point. What editing program do I use? Aviation Box editing. I used VideoPad, well, the free version of VideoPad, which was really good, to be honest. Free as well, so I used that. But now I'm live streaming. I don't really need to use an editing program because everything just happens as you're doing it. So I kind of just left it because you don't really need it. So it's a good thing about live streaming, like you do it and then it's just done. You can't change anything. It's just, there's nothing you can do. Something I quite like about it. How are you streaming a lot of msfs now? Well, yeah, I brought msfs Timmy about, how long ago was it now? A couple of days. We've done a few live streams on it, so this isn't the first one. But when I say a few, I think we've done 2. So yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't. But stay here for now. Should hopefully, the other one that we did yesterday was really long, and probably a bit too long for what I wanted to do. But you know, we just did it anyway. What did you guys think of the thumbnail? Hopefully you thought it looked a little bit better, because I added on some text and a bit of, well, I just added on a bit of colour, added on the logo. Pretty good screenshot, I thought, so you know. Let me know what you thought of that. Did it make you more interested or worse? Oh, you use VideoPad, yeah, it's quite a good free tool, Aviation Box. It's got all the things you need to make a good video. So that's what I used. Hey guys, please do let me know if the plane volume's a bit too loud. I'm editing a vid right now. Oh, that's cool, Aviation Box. I use iMovie. Yeah, is that? I think that's a payware. You have to pay for that. Not payware, you have to pay for it. But yeah, so I used VideoPad. Well, you have to pay for a Mac or iPhone, but otherwise it's free. Oh, alright, Eurowings is like one of those things that only comes out on Apple. Got ya. How, How high are we now? We're at 35,000 feet. quite a nice bit of music for this sort of flying. We're going to leave clouds off today, guys, because we did add on quite a few clouds yesterday. The aircraft sounds okay, but we really need to get rid of that beeping. Eurowings, when I listened to it yesterday, I could hardly really hear it. I didn't really think it sounded too bad, like, because the plane sort of hid it. I didn't think it was too bad. Do you guys notice that, like, slight beeping? Sorry about that. Oh, Eurowings, when I listened to it yesterday, I couldn't really hear anything. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. It could be anything. Have you guys got your volumes turned up to the right sort of height? If you've got your volumes turned, like my volume was turned up pretty good, to be honest. And I couldn't really hear anything. And maybe it's just your things, guys. Maybe the spectrum of frequencies you hear isn't as big as mine. Oh, okay. What if I put my voice down a bit, so like there? Is that better, or is it just way more quiet and you can't hear me? Let me know. Is that too low? Turn that down a bit. Or did that not make any difference? Because now I'm back at high. Nice view of Spain here, guys. Why didn't you turn everything down a bit? Oh, that was better. Oh, okay, yeah, what if I go there? There, is that better, guys? I've turned everything down a little bit. Is that better or worse? Let me know what you think. Is that better or worse, Eurowings? But guys, as I say, if this flight is too short, then we will definitely be adding on some GA flying. So stick around for that. Haven't really flown much around Portugal. Yeah, aircraft a bit lower, please. Okay. Oh, aircraft. Wait, what I'm doing is I'm just changing the settings in OBS. I'm just changing the whole desktop volume. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave that at full, but I'm just gonna quickly go in here, change this to a bit lower, maybe about there. Alright guys, is that alright now? Hopefully that's okay. Okay, let me know if that's okay, guys. Brandon, hello, I was supposed to have online school today, but the school server failed. Oh, okay. I have been doing online school, but I haven't had too many problems with that. Oh, it's better. Oh guys, well, yeah, we're just gonna leave it like this then. As long as you guys can hear the plane, hear me, and hear the music, then yeah, we'll leave it like this. Alright, that's good, Eurowings. Yeah, well that's good then. I mean, if maybe it was just I had the volumes turned up too high. Brandon, well I do. Oh, okay, yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your flight sim experience, because I think I am. Internet's good and everything, so yeah. And just look at this scenery, it's just so good. Right, we've just hit cruise altitude there. Only thing I have noticed, I don't know if you guys have, is that the liveries seem to give me a bit of a performance hit. I'm not sure if you guys see that. Maybe it's just me, but I've seen it not a lot, but maybe 2 or 3 frames drop. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same for everyone or if it's just for me. But hopefully it's not. But I mean, it's worth it for these liveries, because apart from that, British Airways one we use, the rest of them are very good. But at some point we will definitely try and do a long haul. Not entirely sure when, but we will definitely try at some point. So stick around for that at some point. But where would you guys want to go if we did a long haul? Because it would be in the 747, so FPS won't be as high. But yeah, we'll definitely do one at some point. I've seen a total of 4 special liveries at SNA my home. I was going to see another at Long Beach on the 26th. Oh, okay, Brandon. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. But thanks for all of you guys for coming back again. I really do appreciate it. But don't worry, we're not going to be doing another long flight what we did yesterday. That was a bit too long. Hopefully you guys didn't think that as well. Whereabouts are we? We're making pretty good progress, so it won't be too much longer. But yeah, we got a bit better music here today, guys. We got a load more songs coming up, so not just listening to the same old songs over and over again, which I bet you guys would appreciate. But as I said, if we do manage to get there on time or a bit early, we will definitely do a bit of VFR flying around. Well, I'm assuming it's Faro. Yeah, there might be some other places we could go have a look at, but we'll definitely do some VFR flying around Faro. Getting nearly 100 FPS up here, guys, but in the cockpit it's a bit too low. Oh, you have school as well, Timmy. Yeah, it's understandable. I haven't got school for a bit longer yet, but once I do go back to school, guys, the streams won't be as frequent. So do be aware of that. When I go back to school, the streams won't be as much as they are now. I'm thinking, what do you guys think of this? Maybe something like Simming Sunday or something? Like where we do a flight sim, like a stream on Sundays and Saturdays, and then we do videos and stuff. Flying some circles over. Alright, that's cool. Eurowings, is that in the X-plane or msfs? I'm assuming msfs maybe, but then you like the flight factor, so I'm not too sure. Need to try out AL control at some point, guys. I'm just going to shrink that down a little bit, because most of this stuff we don't need. Fuel, keep that. Why is that? Fuel, we'll keep that. That's the little ladder thing. If you see basic controls, fuel. I think we're going to take the checklist off. Camera, nav, log, yeah, take that off. I think that's all we're going to need. If we need anything else, then we'll get it back. Oh, okay, yeah, everyone's. Can you just quickly, you just didn't know what to say. Yeah, okay. But where should we head after this, guys? Because we've got a few places we can go. If we get the map up, we've got a few places. We could either head down, we could either go to Gibraltar, do a bit of flying around Gibraltar there, LXGB, or we could head on to sort of Northern Africa and that sort of place. Does this make it? Could head on down to Northern Africa and do some flying around there. Never really been around there. Or we could do a long flight and go down to like sort of Tenerife and all that. So let me think. Wait, let me know where you guys would want to go. Do a flight from Stavanger via Oslo and land in Tromsø. Aviation box. Yeah, we will definitely head up to Norway and have a look at what that sort of area is like. I've heard it. Well, I mean, Spain is looking pretty good, so I'm assuming Norway's going to look really good as well. So yeah, we'll definitely head up there. I mean, that's all the way in the north, and at the minute we're in the south. But I'm sure at some point we'll be able to get up there. At some point we will get up there. But it's a bit annoying how they didn't model the chrono, because now I can't even see how long the actual flight is. But I mean, it's not too bad, considering what else they could have missed out. But yes, aviation box. We'll definitely explore Norway. Somewhere else I also want to check out is Australia. I never went there a lot in X-Plane or FSX, so I definitely want to check out Australia. That would be a cool place to go and have a look at stuff. But apart from that, anywhere else, we're just gonna go wherever we fancy. I mean, as it says on the thing, we have the whole world to explore. But how would you guys want to see maybe a sightseeing tour at some point? Because all the sights and stuff are pretty cool to go and have a look at. Because I went to the Burj Khalifa, and this was off stream. I went to the Burj Khalifa, the River Nile. I've recorded some videos, guys. I've recorded some videos of places I've been, so I might release them. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what sort of response I get from them, because they're just short little clips that I've done. This is definitely a bit of a different change to the music, not just the same old stuff that I always put on, which is quite good. Let's head back outside so you guys can have a good look at the scenery here. Well, we've got a river down there, so it looks like we're going to be flying along there. What river is this? It'd be good if this sort of gave us a bit of detail on where we're flying over. Apart from the airports, it doesn't really give us much more. Just coming up to Kukal. Just coming up to Kukal at the minute. Once the PMDG and better IFR planes come out for this sim, it's going to be a very good flight sim. I think it will knock X-Plane out once things like the flight factor and stuff come over. So, and if you guys that haven't got it, I definitely recommend getting it. Timmy, you thought Eurowings was his real name? That would be a bit of a weird name, wouldn't it? If you thought that was his name, it's a bit of a weird name. I wouldn't have thought yeah, as we can see, some really nice. That's a El Chorro, I'm pretty sure that lake's called. It would be a bit better if they could have given us some kind of reference point on here. Oh, wait, we've got some mountains. GPS tracking doesn't really do much. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, now we can see everywhere. Come up to Kukan. Yeah, your real name's Tim. I kind of guessed that, didn't you? What I did a bit wrong today is I started the streams round. Started the stream first and then started the sim. So the sim isn't really getting the priority at the minute, which is a bit annoying. Should have done it the other way around, but because what it does is the sim makes the frames drop on the stream if you start it while you're streaming. So OBS is saying we're getting 0.5 dropped frames, which usually doesn't happen because it's obviously been put under stress as I loaded up msfs. So that's a bit annoying. Shouldn't have done that. Guto, welcome. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming over. If you don't know, we are currently flying from Alicante to Faro in Portugal in the new flight sim, if you haven't guessed, and we're just currently having a look at this lovely scenery. Just having a look at the river down there and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we're going to follow this river here for majority of this flight, because I'm fairly certain that runs all the way to Portugal. So yeah, thanks for coming over, Guto. But guys, how many of you fly on multiplayer? Because I've tried it out a couple of times. How many of you guys fly on multiplayer, and if you do, would you like to add me? Because I'm thinking about maybe trying to do a multiplayer live stream at some point, because that would be pretty cool, I think. So who uses multiplayer regularly and sort of knows, well, you can't really go wrong, but sort of knows what they're doing? So I kind of want to do a multiplayer live stream at some point. Hopefully you guys would enjoy that. So that's what we're going to do at some point. Well, yeah, Philip kind of knew you'd do that. But is there anyone else here who does? Anyone else who plays multiplayer, or maybe not? Maxed Out Master, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming back. I'm fairly certain I've seen you here before. Appreciate you coming back. As I've been saying, we are currently doing a 40-minute flight from Alicante in Spain to Faro in the bottom of Portugal. I'll just show you the route here. Here's our route. We're currently about halfway through, I'd say. Pretty much just flying over. Well, we're coming up to Seville. This airport here is Seville, so we're not too far from that. Once we reach that, it's not too much further into Faro. But as you can see, it's right on the water, and it's in sort of like a little bay here. So you should get some nice scenery there, and also some nice reflections from the water, which will be good. Wait a second. V-Gent, welcome. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate it. Wait a second. Max out. In what game you maxed out? I'll be back in 10 minutes. Gonna get. Alright, okay. See you, Youngs. V-Gent, hey, welcome. If you're wondering why you haven't. No, Eurowings, we don't have to do that. V-Gent, no, let me just explain what's happened. V-Gent, let me just explain what's happened. So what I did is I took all the mods out because I don't want it to mess up Nightbot, because I'm currently in the thing of doing that, trying to sort out Nightbot. But then Philip just kept nagging me, and Timmy kept nagging me. So for this video, I'm going to give you back a moderator. Not that you really need it though, but I mean, we don't really need it. But yeah, I'm just going to give it back to you. There you go, you got it back. Max at Master, what you mean? In FS I play FSX. Alright, you still play FSX? Max at Master. I think that's starting to become a little bit outdated now. But I mean, if you're still playing it, then yeah, no worries. Much further. I think we're about to come to. Top of descent is there, guys. Is that it? Where is it? Oh wait, I think we just passed. Guys, I think we just passed top of descent, so we better hurry up and get down. Where are we going to? 2,000 feet. Fairly certain we just missed the top of climb there. Seems a bit early to start descending, but you saw what happened last time, guys. We just ended up descending ages before we needed to be. But we're going to start that now, and hopefully we're going to start descending. Have you found any problems so far with FSX 2020? Not really, Maxed Out Master. Obviously for GA flying it's really good. Probably couldn't get better. I mean, the IFR planes need better modelling and more better systems, because most of the buttons are in op. Like even this chrono button, which is just a little thing, is in op. So that's a bit annoying, but I mean, in terms of the actual modelling of the plane and the scenery and stuff, like obviously there's not really any other sim that comes close. So yeah, I'd have to say that. But obviously it's going to have a couple of bugs because it's a new flight sim. So yeah, we can't. I'm sure it will get updated more and more as more and more people play it and all that stuff. Okay, what happened there? Was that me? Did you guys see that flicker? Okay, maybe that was just my screen. Hopefully you didn't see that. Yes, V-Gent, no worries. Right, I'm kind of just going to stay in here for a little bit, because I want to see, I also want to keep an eye on everything. Should be coming up to, well, I think we should, this might be Seville here, let me check. Right guys, we're in a minute we should be able to see Seville. So this could actually be Seville. There's the runway down there, if you see that, the lights down there, that's the Seville runway. So yeah, we're definitely coming up to it. So this here is probably the town that looks like the main Seville there. So yeah, we're getting close, guys. Try and get a bit of a front on view. Bit of a wing, zoom in. Gonna get rid of that, guys, because we really want it to obstruct vision. Lovely livery, this is. Done very well by Click, I think it is. VGen, no, not VGen, Timmy, I get not multiplayer, I cannot get that game. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't have the game, you're not gonna have the multiplayer, so yeah. No, it's just if anyone had it, because I was thinking about doing a multiplayer flight. Obviously I don't know how the stream would cope with that, because we're already pushing it pretty hard. I mean, we will never find out if we don't test, so you know. Appreciate all you guys for coming back. Seems to be quite a lot of similar people coming back, which means obviously it's not too bad. But now apparently we've figured out this this whining noise, so hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that whining noise is gone. Still got a load of songs on this playlist. It's going to use Spotify, but then had a load of ads in it and stuff, so it wouldn't have been the best choice. Alright, Timmy, see ya, no worries. Because it's 10 o'clock where you are. No worry. Right, let's head back in quick. Okay, we ain't got too much further to go. Maybe if you guys are enjoying. Okay, here we are. We're over downtown Seville. Right here, guys, we got Seville. Should have done. We've got another little airstrip there by the looks of things, and then the airport should be just around here somewhere. Airport's just behind us. So. Yep, there's the airport, guys. And there's the city, so we have flown over Seville. Alright, see ya VGen, no worries. Aviation X, welcome. Hey, I have my birthday cake, but my birthday was yesterday. Oh, okay, yeah, that happens to quite a few people. Don't always eat the cake on the day. Thanks for coming over, Aviation X. We are currently just flying over, well, we've just gone past Seville, on our way to Portugal at the minute. We're descending at the minute, so that should be fun. Just see the coast coming in here now, so yeah. Unfortunately the chrono doesn't work, so I can't really say how long we've been flying, because they've made that inop, like a lot of the planes. But what we will be doing, guys, is some VFR flying if we get there early. I wish I have msfs. Yeah, it is good, but you do need a demanding setup and stuff. Aviation X. If you haven't got a good internet and good specs and stuff, then yeah, you're definitely going to struggle. And then if you don't run it at the high settings, then you're pretty much just playing X-Plane. So, like if you turn the clouds down, if we had clouds on, if we turn them down to medium, and we turned the texture resolution down, it would be just like flying in X-Plane, so you wouldn't really be gaining anything. So yeah, I can definitely see why some people can't get the flight sim. You want to be able to run it at the high settings, which I wouldn't have been able to do before, but now I can. But once again, we're going to be descend low, nice and early again. So we can get a good view of the coast. But yeah guys, I'm not entirely sure where we're going to go tomorrow. Hopefully somewhere, I'm not sure to be honest. Don't know where you guys want to go. I don't know, I'm not sure to be honest. Don't really have any ideas. Yeah, so I don't have any ideas where we're going to head next. Probably somewhere in Europe, Caribbean. I mean, we could, yeah. I mean, obviously we won't fly there because that'll be like a what will that be, 8 hour flight. So we won't be flying there. But yeah, we'll definitely explore the Caribbean. We're going to explore nearly all the countries and all that stuff. So yeah, we will definitely probably get out to the Caribbean at some point. Here we are, and this looks like the border with France, border with Portugal and Spain. Yeah, there we go. The border is just coming up here, guys. Border is right here. This river basically separates them. You're from St. Vincent. Oh, that's cool, Aviation X. I'm from UK, so I don't know too much about out there. Yeah, it's definitely cool. We've got a bit of a global audience. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think about getting Nightbot in here? Because I did do it, and then everyone just started spamming it. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to bring it in here yet, but we might do. Because Nightbot is pretty useful, but I don't know. What I might also try is increasing the screen quality a bit more. At the minute it's fine, but I might just try and bump it up a little bit more. I'm not sure, might do, might not. But the last stream did really good, guys. We got like, oh, and we also hit 1.6k subscribers today, guys. Big appreciation for that. 1.6, getting closer to the 2k mark. Obviously a while to go yet, but you know, should get there at some point. Where's this then? This must be a little place just before. I think now we can get a good picture of the scenery, guys. Like, look at this. And this looks like the docks. Nice view of all the I thought that was contrails then, but it's not. Well, it kind of is. No, look at that road there, guys. Sorting something out there. Aviate Shan, welcome. The game is so well made, it looks incredible. Yeah, it is a pretty good it is a very good sim for realism, yes, definitely. Like, it's photoreal scenery and stuff, so yeah, it's definitely definitely a upper class definitely an upper class sim. Right, we're going to jump back inside because we don't have too much further to go. I'm going to start setting up soon. We're just 2,000 feet. Do you think X-Plane players will now switch to msfs? I definitely think that. Well, I did. So I would think a lot of people will, once they've seen everyone play it. So I definitely think X-Plane is probably gonna lose a lot of people when the IFR planes are made better. Like, as you can see, this plane is modelled well, but a lot of the buttons don't work and stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure. Because a lot of people still use X-Plane for the passenger planes, and then everyone else uses this for VFR. So do stick around, because we're probably going to do some VFR flying around Faro City, which should be fun, and we'll get to have a closer look at the scenery instead of just going over it in an Airbus. But I definitely think games like P3D and FSX will probably, unless you've got all the add-ons for P3D, I definitely think P3D and FSX are going to be blown out. But there was an update saying that X-Plane was going to respond with a next generation weather system. Whether that happens or not, you know, we don't know. because everything's announced and then stuff comes out and then you don't know what's going to happen. AV8 what do you think? Do you think you will get the msfs if you could, or if you didn't, would you stick with X-Plane? Because I'm not sure. I think I would definitely switch over to msfs. Just gonna quickly speed this up a bit. If I could, I would hands down get it. I mean, yeah, it is definitely good. But if you don't have a good system, then definitely don't get it, because unless you can run it at the high settings, then it's not that different from X-Plane. Apart from the price, which is like an extra 40 quid. Well, for this version anyway, it's an extra 40 quid. And this music is going to end nearly perfectly timed with our arrival, so that's good. Right, this looks like the sort of area, so we're going to start getting ready for landing now. We're going to go down and figure the FMC out. Alright, let's have one last look outside. Right, let's go back in. Right, we are going to put perf, and next phase, QNH is 1013. Temperature is a nice 26 degrees currently. Decision height of 200, as I usually put. And the wind is 4 at... no, it's wrong way around. 211 at 4. Approach speed is 150 knots, so that's looking good. I'm going to set that back. Engage lock, because we're going to... Is this going to pick up the lock now or later? Right, I think this is going to go and take the lock now early. Aviation X, yeah, no. We haven't caught the localizer yet, so we're still right. So we're just going to fly out like this, and as you can see, we're probably going to intercept it somewhere around this purple box. We're also gonna keep that speed actually. What else? We can also set the auto brake, speed brakes armed, landing lights on, beacon on. Hopefully this will be a good landing, guys. Flight sim today, yeah, what a lovely clear day. Yeah, it is a really nice clear day. Mainly because I said it. We're not using live weather because I want to try and keep the FPS relatively high when we're streaming. But yeah, a lovely clear day. Because yesterday, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we were watching we did a very long flight, about 2 hours. So today we're doing a nice clear day, nice clear, smooth, easy flight. And we're probably going to do some VFR flying, so make sure you stick around for that. Right, we are looking good. We're going to bring the speed back here. Right, in a minute we're going to go flaps 1. So that's the airport just over there. So actually go a bit lower. I've heard this song so many times and I've always wondered where they get it from. Everyone, let's hope for a good landing. As most, if you guys have this, then you'll know this plane isn't the best at landing. Right, okay, should be good here. Should start to turn in a minute. Not yet, we caught the localizer and it's turning that way for some reason. As I say, not fully configured yet. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. Hopefully it's going to turn. I might just do a little circle. I think we're just going to do a quick loop here. We're just going to let the autopilot do its thing, and then whatever happens, we're going to take over after that. For some reason, it's taking us. Why? Oh wait, no, I know what's happened. Heading. For some reason, it's flown us out. Right, we're going to go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Right, we're going to go to a heading of 220. That should line us up pretty good. I said it in Discord, but you should do Okosh Tor VFR. Is that in China or somewhere? I'm not sure on that. Right, we're going to bring this plane around. We're going to just lose a little bit more speed. Down to 200 knots now. Okay, this ticker thing is really annoying. Just going to bring this back in on the approach here. Right, this is looking good. We're going to head off like this. Right, we got the localizer there, that's what we're aiming for. Gonna do a manual landing. Not really any assistance from that today. Oh, it's in the US, my recent video shows it. Okay, maybe I'll check that out at some point. Right, flaps 1. Right, okay, we should be able to see the runway here somewhere. I think this pole's in there. Right, we're just going to fly this in a bit further. So we're aiming for here. Right, landing gear down. In a second we're going to take over as visual, so let's have one last look at it. Right, landing speed. We're going to go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Right, flaps down again. Right, well we can see the runway now, so we're not going to use that anymore. Right, there's the runway there, guys. We're just going to fly over here. looking good. Now look at those trees there, guys. This plane is just dropping out, so I'm gonna have to put the speed up again. Also just gonna quickly pause this music so I can actually hear. Alright, there we go guys, runway in sight. Let's go turn over a bit more. Now this plane is literally just dropping, so I think we're going to have to land at 160. This plane's literally just going to drop out of the sky. One problem with this plane. Let's have a rushed look at Faro, but we might come back and do another flight. Right, okay, here we go. Looking good now. The thing is, you don't want to go too low, because then the whole thing just goes too low. You want to stay reasonably high. Get that center line. Right, this is looking good now. 100,
60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
cut power. There we go. Thrust reverses. There we go guys, welcome to Faro. What do you think? Right, we're just gonna go ahead and stop the thrust reverses there. Well guys, seeing as though we're gonna do a little, so how long was the stream going? Seeing as though we're gonna do a little bit of VFR flying. Right guys, who wants to do some VFR flying? Put a thumbs up or some kind of emoji in chat if you want to do VFR flying. Do it now and then I know. An emoji in chat if you want to see some VFR flying. An emoji in chat if you want to see some VFR flying. Flight Sim Today says yes. So I mean, as long as a couple more people say it, then we'll definitely go do some. I don't think we're going to taxi to the gate because we're just going to instantly take off again, so gotta leave it here guys. Right, Aviation, Eurowings says he's going to be sleeping, but I know he's not, so you know. Right, okay, we'll go do some VFR flying then. Right, we'll go back. Right, let's go load out and then we'll load back in and do about 10 minutes maybe. Actually no, so it's really early because we started the stream earlier. We got the good old legacy music, good old FSX legacy music. For any of you guys that are wondering, these are my settings, just pretty much all high. All high. And we're only streaming the that. But anyway, let's go back. Definitely don't want to do that. What do you got? I quite like that, but it's a bit too fast. So let's go in a plane I haven't been in. Do you want to try out a Cessna maybe, or yeah, let's try out the biggest Cessna there is, this one. Don't have any weights. We're going to. Okay, it's night obviously there, but we'll go back here. Sets departure. Want it to be day, please. Right, that's looking good. Let's load back in and do some VFR flying, guys. But don't go anywhere, guys, we definitely want to see this. Hopefully it's going to look really good. Right, here we are, back at Faro.
Faro Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready for
Okay,
departing
well
straight
we're
out
just
at runway 28.
we're just doing some VFR flying, so we're just gonna leave ATC. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this cockpit is really nice. Good old Cessna. Right, okay, V1 I think. No, we got to be going, I think we got to be going 80 min. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, there we go. Flaps up. Alright, let's go do some VFR flying. Oh wait, yeah, we should have gone higher in the seat, that would have been better. Right, let's go head over to these buildings. Just so you guys know, I'm playing with a yoke, not a... No, I'm playing with a joystick, not a yoke. Do you like the A340? Yeah, the A340 is pretty good. Apparently Tolis is going to make one for X-Plane. Right, let's go have a fly with these little mud things here. No, water... I think these are just water bays. I have actually been here in real life, so I can relate to this, which is why I chose Faro. Yeah, let's go fly along the beach. I hope it's as good as the A319 and A321. Yeah, I hope so, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll be buying it, because by the time they've done that, then there might be more planes out in msfs, so then they're just going to be pretty much wasting their time. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I understand Eurowings. Fly on the beach. E, hi. E, that's a bit of a weird name. E. Hello and welcome anyways.
You are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
I'm going to mess around with the settings a bit more, guys, to see if we can get it to look even better than it already does.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, acknowledge last transmission.
What are people with their pools here? What we will do, guys, to finish off, we'll do a bit of beach landing.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, that's true, Philip. Yeah, that's true. Coming up to a bit of more of a town here, guys. That's a nice shot.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, please acknowledge.
Let's go to a bit of low flying through here.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, ATC services terminated.
Okay, we're actually quite low there. Right guys, I think we're going to go ahead and finish it there. Not too many people watching now. So we're just going to go up here, land it on this beach, and then we'll call it a day. Another fairly successful stream. Nice convenient beach here. Right, we're going to go ahead and land it right here. This Cessna's actually really nice. I'm going to fly this one. So much easier to flare in this thing. There we go guys. And that's where we're going to call it a day there guys. Okay guys, thanks to everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it once again. Hopefully we'll be streaming again tomorrow. Going to try and get as much content out before the back to school time. So that should be good. But for now, really do appreciate you guys for stopping by. Really nice. We're probably going to do some more VFR flying in this plane, to be honest. It's really nice. But anyways, thanks for watching again guys. Really do appreciate it. See you in the next one.